Joe says things like this, for example, over the weekend when he was dedicating the USS Delaware nuclear-powered submarine.
Jill has watched over the progress of the USS Delaware for years. The daughter of a Navy signalman.
What? Wait, one more time. She was what?
The daughter of a Navy signalman.
Gosh, I thought her folks were married, but apparently he was a single man. I thought they were married. All right, and then this.
In her heart, and that is not hyperbole. That's real. And I'm deeply proud of the work she's doing as First Lady with Joining Forces initiative. She started with Michelle Obama when she was Vice President and now carries on.
And now carries on. Now, wait a second. We did that yesterday late in the show, and that part was freezing on me. So she did this while she... Wait a minute. Okay, here's the debate. Who does he think was Vice President during the Obama administration? Jill or Michelle?
And I'm deeply proud of the work she's doing as First Lady with Joining Forces initiative. She started with Michelle Obama when she was Vice President and now carries on.
Okay, she started when she was with Michelle Obama as Vice. I say that he's thinking that Jill was Vice President. Producer Randy?
She started when she was with Michelle when she was Vice President.
Wait a second.
Meaning Michelle was the Vice President.
Who's the proper noun? Who's the object of the sentence here? Isn't it Jill? So if Jill is the object of the sentence, Joe believes that Jill was the Vice President.
The word she used after the word Michelle is where I'm right and you're wrong.
Let's play this again. And for those of you listening, 302-529-1017, talk and text. Who does Joe think was Vice President during the Obama administration? Was it Jill or Michelle?
Of the work she's doing as First Lady with Joining Forces initiative. She started with Michelle Obama when she was Vice President and now carries on.
She started with Michelle Obama when she was Vice President.
Thank you.
There's the lilt in the voice suggesting Jill started with Michelle Obama when Jill was Vice President, when she being Jill was Vice President. No.
In the English language, it's a rule that it's the closest one.
Is it really, or is that the rule? So
in my rules.
Okay, so the adjective would be to the closest one, Vice President, when she was Vice President. No, I think he thinks Jill was Vice President. By the way, when he was Vice President, Joe, it was you. Joe, it was you. Shake him. Joe. No, wake up.
Irregardless.
Yeah, that's not a word. That's not a word. Get him away from the football. So you say that he thought that Michelle Obama was Vice President, and I say that I think that he thought Jill was the Vice President. If only we could go to Joe himself and try to figure this thing out, where he was dedicating the USS Delaware nuclear submarine. Or maybe Ron Klain, Chief of Staff, maybe he could tell us, or anybody at CNN, they could tell us what he meant to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we now try to bring you the answer here on The Jensen Show.
Thank you. Thank you. Turn that band down. I believe it's our sacred obligation. Who else honking out there? Our sacred obligation as a nation. Prepare and equip those troops we send into harm's way.
These are sailors.
And to care for them and their families when they return home. Home is where the heart is. My father used to say a bird in hand is only as strong as its weakest link.
Yeah.
In the town where I was born lived a man who sailed the sea. And he told us of his life in the land of submarine sandwiches.
I don't think that's how the song goes, but okay.
His name was Jared.
Yeah.
He lost weight eating hoagies.
Right.
And the FBI took his computer.
Right.
A fool and his money is worth 1,000 words.
Good stuff, right?
All work, no play makes the whole world blind.
Thank you.
I needed a new heel for my shoe. So I decided to go to Cape May.
Right?
Which is what they called Cape Island City in those days.
All right.
True.
Yeah.
Look it up. Swear to God.
Okay.
So I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time.
Okay.
Now, to take the ferry cost a nickel. In those days, nickels had pictures of bumblebees on them.
Oh, did they now?
So we sailed into the sun till we found a sea of green.
Yeah.
We lived beneath the waves in our yellow submarine.
Yes.
There was a guy in Wilmington at the time who used to say, I'm Earl Scheib, and I'll paint any submarine.
Did he?
Any color for $29.95. No ups.
Yeah.
No extras. We all live in a yellow submarine.
Do we?
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Yes, Joe.
The Beach Boys won an Emmy for that poem.
I think it was the Beatles.
Remember watching that on the Telegraph? 81 million votes. Michelle and I got the most votes in history. Come on, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. So there you have it. If you're wondering what Joe meant when he was talking about Jill or Michelle being vice president, dedicating the USS Delaware, that's what he meant.